Alright guys, so welcome to the first video that I'm ever making, so apologies in advance if the commentating is a little rusty, if you will. But yeah, welcome to Solo Success episode number 0. So basically this episode is going to consist of a couple things. Um, Primarily I'm going to show you a couple things just with my Slayer log, my boss log, and then a little tour of my bank. I'll show you my stats and just a couple other goals and last remarks that I have. And then after this, the series I'll post will be a couple hours after this video goes up, and it'll be the first episode of this series. So without further ado, guys, let's hop right into it. So first thing I'm going to show you is the Slayer log, just to get you guys caught up. So this isn't too important. At the time of this video, it's October 27th, and Superior Creatures recently came out, so I've only killed about 10 of them and haven't done too much, but here's a quick scroll through if you guys want to pause the video and check this out. Again, this isn't too important. Only thing kinda I guess to mention was still don't have an Abbey head after that many KC, but it's alright. Anyways, we'll move on here to the boss log. Oops, sorry. There we go. Alright, so starting it off, Kriara got 334. I actually have 5 drops from this boss. My first drop was on 30 KC, which was the Arma chestplate. Now I got hacked back in March, and that was one of the items that I lost, unfortunately. And now I have 4 helmets, so that's just a joy. Ziliana, I have the hilt and 3 Saradomin lights. Garador, I have full Bandos, which I got, well, let's say the Tacits, the BCP, in 51 kill count. Zami, my favorite boss in the entire world, currently at 1470 KC, and I have no sign of a hilt and no sign of a Staff of the Dead, so we'll keep you posted on that. Just Dagannoth Kings, nothing too special. Mole, Calphite Queen. Recently got my head so I can complete Desert Elite. Not too much else. Done a fair few wieldy boss kills here. I have the ring from Callisto, ring from Venenatus, but I'm still working on Vedion. Other than that, I did have I did have both wards. Unfortunately, the Odium was one of the other things that got hacked from me. So I'll have to get that back sometime soon. Barrows, I have all the items except I'm missing the Guthan Spear. Zora, I'm still missing the Magic Fang. Recently got my Blowpipe on 1236, I believe. Kraken, haven't done that much. Smoke Devil, I got my Occult finally on like 623, I think. I got the pet on 454, I believe, so that wasn't too bad. And then I got the smoke staff on this kill count, so not too bad. Cerberus, I have 3 crystals, 1 Pegasian, 1 Eternal, 2 Smoldering, and then I'm missing the Pegasian. Sorry, I have 1 Primordial, 1 Eternal, 2 Smoldering, and I'm missing the Pegasian, that's what I meant. Sire, I completed the Bludgeon and 2 Daggers in 233, pretty lucky. And then those ones don't really matter that much, but... Alright guys, so let's jump right into the bank here. So I'll just make it quick, I don't want this video to be too long, but his cash tag we're running super low, just because I recently finished the Varrock Diary, so it's a lot of daily battle staffs to pay for. Also, I'm just in the process of doing a bunch of battle staff making, so I'll have enough Alks to get up to probably a 60-70 mil cash tag soon, so look forward to that. Going through here, not too much, just some common setups that I use a lot. Darts, some alchables, elite clue stuff. Here's all my capes in the order of which I got them. So we'll work on getting more 99s to start the series. Void, nothing special in this tab. Alright, so the top to the second tab, this is Rune tab, pretty self-explanatory. Up in the next one, this is my farming and herbivore tab. Got a bunch of stuff here, still working on getting the barley malt for the frickin' Greenland's Ale mature, which is, I'm probably about 30 plus dry at the moment, so I'm getting a mature ale, so we'll have to keep in mind that. Up here I have a bunch of herbivore supplies and probably have 3 or 4 herbivore levels banked, which will be awesome. Moving on, this is my food tab. Got quite a few sharks there from Zora, which is nice, and some anglerfish, so should be going up. Also, I want to fish a bunch of dark crabs soon because I just finished the Brody Elite, which is pretty awesome, so we'll look forward to that. This is my skilling tab mostly. So in here you got a bunch of ores and logs and all this pleasant stuff. Just use all these bones here, hides. It's a little bit of a mess here about building sold heads just because I'm doing my orbs right now, so I'm charging all the orbs I need to make all these battle staffs just so I can get all the money there. You can see it's like 52 mil or some stupid number like that. You get a lot of alkables off there. These are all my ensouled heads. Again, I just use them for prayer, so not too much there. Moving on to the potions tab, got a lot here. Again, I mentioned before I have a shit ton of herbivore to do still, so all these potions should go out fairly soon. Alright, so here's the nice and fancy clue tab. So keep in mind I do have a bunch of clue rewards in my house, notably like the golden chef's hat and just a couple other sets, so it's not the huge deal, but this thing, my lovely Gilda Scimitar, is one of the 2 mega rare drop tables I've hit. This was on my second master clue, which is pretty cool. My first mega rare table was noted super energies actually on my 9th hard clue, so that was not a fun time, but made up for it because I got my first Robin on the next clue, my 10th hard. But anyways, I'll just get a quick scroll through here. Slayer items, like I said. Only book I haven't finished here is the Armor book. Still waiting for that page 2. Again, just sets, more some D-hide, more sets. Notably these anchor gloves I actually got from a Lucky Imprint. I think I bought about 4 Lucky Imprints, and I actually got these from one, so that was pretty crazy because a lot of the times you just get absolute junk from them, and this is a master clue reward, so anyways, that was a good time. Okay, so I'll leave this tab for last. We'll into my barrows tab first. So again, a little bit just messy at the moment, but as you can see, the Guffin Spear is the only one I'm missing. Polderax, Polterogs, Polans, Polverax, Poltorax, just that goddamn spear, so we'll get it soon. I'm not even at 1k chest yet, so should be alright. Moving on to the Zora tab, just finished making all these seeds into saplings for farming, so should be good. Got a load of scales here. Yeah, essentially just all the drops from Zora. I've had in my 1280 KC-ish, I've had 3 Serps, 6 Onyxes here. I've used a couple for Furies here and there, a Regen Brace, Zenite Shards, stuff like that, so. And then I recently just got my Blowpipe, so that is awesome. So I will just look to get the Magic Fang sometime soon. Alright, now going into the last tab, which is the Loot tab, the PVM tab, this puppy. So this is probably about half my bank. Sarah Lights, obviously I've had 3 of them, used one for Xanu. All these shards. So I should have 5 completed blades now, which is nice. DK's rings, 9 dragon spears. Funny story, there's one in the hidey hole too. I had 9 spears before I got my shield left half. which happen to be from Deviant Spectres. So yeah, if you guys don't have a Doom Spear or a Dragon Square Shield, or sorry, Shield left half, make sure you wear that Ring of Wealth while you're slaying, because it makes a huge notable difference since the update. Moving down, just a couple of random things from random PVM to the Ivy Daggers, my forearm and helmet. This is probably my most prized stack here. I know Aloe, the one of the top ranked Ironman at the moment, he has 33 spears, I believe, because it took him 3.3k kills to get the Zami hilt, which is some crazy unlucky RNG. So I keep bugging him, telling him that I'm going to catch up to his spear count, so you never know, it might happen sometime soon. Because I have 13 spears right now, and I've had 9 steam battle stats. I dropped a couple for some bonds and stuff, so 10 total steam battle stuff, so I've dropped 6. 1 extra smoldering stone there. The Mal ward, we'll have to get the Odium ward like I said. Wildy boss rings, gorilla drops here. Only thing I'm missing from gorillas for a ballista is the heavy frame. We got a monkey tail there. So as soon as I get the heavy frame, I can make the ballista, which is awesome. And then I need 2 more Zenite shards because I have these 2. So I need 2 more for the tormented bracelet and the necklace, the torture amulet. The amulet, the torture amulet. So I love them. They're pretty awesome, the monkeys. So should be a good time next time I get that. Moving on here, get the Occult and the Smoke Battle Staff. Like I said, took me a long time to get these. DFS. This Visage I got from Wyverns on 3,892 kill count, so almost 4k kills, so not technically deserved, but you know, I'll take it for sure. Here we got the boots, my prims, and my Eternals. Again, just need the Pegasians. On a side note, I did have Rangers on this account. I actually got them on the 6th clue that I ever did, 6 medium. But again, as I mentioned, I got hacked back in March, and the Rangers were one of the things that got hacked. Basically, if you're curious, I was at Sarah, so basically it was just my Sarah gear that got hacked, and I got force logged by the hacker who put a bug into my computer. I'm still not sure exactly how. I'm pretty cautious on clicking links and sketchy stuff like that, but anyways, they got into my computer and changed my password and force DC'd me. So anyways, so we'll work on getting those Rangers back in the Pegasians in the future. Moving on, the Bludgeon here, again took me 232 KC, which is pretty low, so I was pretty lucky with that. My Bandos, which was awesome. Look at my SGS here. This build took me 172 kills at Sarah. Here's the Trident. The Robin, the Ranger's Tunic, and finally my 2 pets, last but not least. So this puppy and this guy got on 55 KC. Like I said before, this was on 454 KC or so, so not too bad. So yeah, I think that's just about it. Shout out to Tommy, by the way. He's been doing quite a lot of corp. And I think he's at about 620 KC at the time I'm making this video. And yeah, so hopefully he gets a sigil soon. So anyways, turn off public for a second. But yeah, so I'll just talk briefly about some of my goals, and I'll let you guys check out my stats while I'm talking. So what I'm working on at the moment is a couple of skilling goals. Obviously want to work towards the diary cape, so I have a couple things to work on, which is Rune crafting, I want to get that to 77 at least for the noted DK bone, because that'll be huge. For friendly elite, huge for all the DKs tasks that I'm going to get from 96 to 99 Slayer. Again, like I mentioned before, I'm a huge PVM prod, so the more that benefits me in PVM, the better. Secondly, agility, need to get that up. 83 construction is also a pretty big goal. Getting this to 83, like I said, plus 8 boost will get me 91 for the Ornate Jewelry box and 90 for the pool in my house, which restores everything. Although I do have the Desert Elite now, which is pretty similar. Like I said, restores spec and everything. You can put the fairy ring in there as well, which is huge. One of the other things is 91 fishing, just for the Mortania Elite Diary, and then I believe one of the only other goals right now at the moment is 90 crafting. We'll see 93. We'll see how that ends up, what I decide for that. But at the moment, we'll just go for 90 crafting. Kind of, again, a side goal, so I won't be super focused on that. But other than that, I have a couple PVM goals. Obviously, you saw my Zami KC, so one of the things that I want to do for this series and just for my own sanity in general is finally bust that dry streak and get the Zami hilt and the Staff of the Dead from Zami. So basically that means doing all the Greater Demon tasks that I get pretty much all at Zami, with maybe a few exceptions if I'm completely burnt out or whatnot. Another side note is going to 99 Slayer. I'd like to finish off all the Slayer bosses before I hit 99 Slayer, just so I don't mind doing a little bit of post 99 XP, but the less the better kind of thing, because I do plan on going for max total eventually, which will probably be geared towards, if I had to estimate, near the end of 2017, so just a quick heads up on that. Other goals that I do have is pretty soon I'll start to get camp for the last Zola item I need, which is the Magic Fang. The sooner I get that, the better, because I can work on a couple other things. Like I said, the Odium, then I can go back to Sarah with the Odium because it's best in slot. The other thing is the Dragon Warhammer, and I want the Dragon Warhammer because I'd like to start doing a couple corp kills every once in a while. I will definitely not be camping corp, but it's kind of just a fun thing to do, especially since the addition of the pool in your house and the Dragon Warhammer. Ironman corp solos have gotten significantly easier and faster, so I'd like to start kind of cashing in on that. Also, Dragon Warhammer is very good at KQ, which I want to start doing a lot of, all my tasks there, etc. It's also good at Sire, so if I go back in the future, and it's also pretty decent at Bandos, so comparable to the SGS, so I might take a couple trips there when I get it. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I need to talk about so far. So again, I think this should be it for episode 0. This is more, again, like a catch-up kind of episode. So in the future, you guys can look back at this if you're wondering, where I got an item from, or how I got something, or what point the series started at. So without keeping you guys any longer, I'd like to say thank you again for watching the video, Solo Success Series Episode 0, and please subscribe for more content, and please leave some criticism, whether you liked the video or not. Please leave a thumbs up, or if you didn't like the video, please let me know what I can do better. any other tips that you might have. And as I said, it's my first video, so I'd like as much criticism as possible. Alright guys, thank you very much. Take care. Bye.